I don't think the role of stress in later EBV breakout can be overestimated. My immune system already had fundamental cracks throughout the time, the last weeks and months, even years before. I didn't really take care of myself. And I'm not talking only about food, I'm talking about also lack of quality sleep, regular sleep, unhealthy lifestyle in terms of stress, hectic living, always moving too fast instead of giving the body breaks and time to heal, to recover on the weekends and so on and so forth. So, oh boy, I'm telling you, when later EBV broke out and I'm still struggling with symptoms today, man, was I sick and bad and thinking I had a stroke, a heart attack or whatsoever. But I'm telling you, these symptoms were like hell. So my worst symptoms were basically a crazy pain in the back of my head, like pressure, ongoing pressure, and some sort of burning fire in the back of my head that wouldn't really go away, even though I took some pills like ibuprofen, which made it even worse because EBV sits mainly in the liver. So by taking medicines, I caused my body to get worse, my liver to get worse, which made the virus stronger, my immune system weaker, and yeah, in the end made the symptoms worse. Otherwise, I had a lot of brain fog, dizziness, let's say a combination of brain fog and dizziness. I was weak, really weak, had really low blood pressure, not blood pressure, but heartbeat rate. And I was struggling with pain all over my body, in my legs, in my back. But actually, and also this is one of the symptoms I'm still struggling today, which was one of the worst, was also hypersensibility. Light, noises, looking at the computer screen for too long, hearing loud noises, the computer, the television on, just gave me cracks in my brain, in my nervous system, causing tinnitus or really problems with the visibility. Sometimes I couldn't really see on my left eye, and this was also really connected to some inner nervousness. And I also remember a lot of the nights not feeling my feet or hands, having deaf or limp hands and feet, or at least they were burning and kind of ticklish. Just talking about this really helps. And of course I had a variety of other symptoms. I mean, you have to think your immune system is totally cracked up. It doesn't know where up, down, left, right is. So you really got to take time to recover and heal. And if you behave, it's said that the nervous system can recover in 3 to 6 months. So I radically had to change my life. I quitted totally drinking alcohol, reduced work. I never really smoked, but if I did, I had to stop that as well. I changed my food completely to a combination of vegan and keto. So I was mainly eating only fruits and vegetables, raw vegetables. Then I couldn't really work out, but I'm now in the stage where I can start to work out again, which I'm doing, which really helps. Also for the nervous system, the brain. I took a lot of different food and fruit combinations that are really healing, like wild blueberries, papaya, and so on. So I did all that, and then also I took a lot of supplements. Mainly what really helped me were like vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, selene, vitamin B12. Also took alpha lipoic acid, a lot of different vitamin B intakes, celery force. I drank a lot of celery, or cucumber juice, especially in the morning on an empty stomach. That also really helped. What else did I take? Yeah, I drank a lot of tea, fennel, hibiscus, more like infusions, how you say here in Spain, than teas. I mean, natural flowers or intakes that you leave at least 10 minutes with the water, within the water, before consuming. So I'm not talking about processed teas, but infusions of natural leaves and so on. Occasionally drink green tea. That also really helped. I stopped totally drinking coffee. That's also what I forgot to mention before. So all these things really helped. Special things that you need to avoid at any cost are like eggs, any dairy products like milk, cheese, yogurts, any inflammatory food, and especially meat like pork meat or lamb. That you need to avoid. What else to avoid is really important is any processed food, junk food, no industrialized beverages, only drink water. Stay away from too much acid or any acid at all. If you avoid much or large amount of salt, that's a plus. What else did I do? I started to meditate also, take longer breaks, not doing anything. I mean, think about it. Today you are surrounded always by lots of radiation, your mobile phone, your computers, the TV, noises everywhere, TVs, noise everywhere. So try to reduce that. Try to stay off your phone a lot. Start to read again conventional books that are not on your iPads and so on, that you can find really in your hand at night, that will really relax you, your state of mind. And you need to try to find your inner peace. And all these conventional things that I just mentioned, they are conventional things because in my case, you need to, at least in my case, you should consider other things like immune therapy, where you really, the specialized doctors really get into your immune system, really summarize and understand how it works, how strong it is, how weak, and then link the missing communication of your body in terms of healing and immune system. Kind of reset that. Bring this back to the roots, and I will make a special video about this. What to look out for, what are the parameters, the diagnosis, the tests that the doctor should make for you in order to understand what stage you are in and what's the best therapy for you in terms of autoimmune, microimmune therapy, and so on and so forth. So I hope this really helps you. This was a fast view extract of my experience.